My passengers, good morning, despite the fact that it's like 1 in the afternoon right now as I'm doing this. But regardless, I've got a battle for you guys today, and it was one of my first random Skype challenge battle things where people just message me on Skype for a battle. And by the way, if you haven't added me on Skype yet and you've been wanting to battle me, that would be a good time to do so. Now would be a good time to do so. I should specify a time, really. So, yeah, just my Skype name's FerrisWheel32. You can add me, and you can ask me for a battle if you want, because I don't get enough battles. So yeah, now on to the game here, I guess. I'm staying in. I'm just going for sleep powders because I expect him to switch, but he doesn't, and I'm just kind of derping around for 2 turns here. And then I finally bring in Darmanitan so I can actually try and do something to him. And I figured I might be able to go for a U-turn thinking he'll switch, but then again, Flare Blitz will probably do a big amount to anything he brings in. And he brings in his Rotom Heat, and I get a crit, which is actually kind of useful, because now that means I can 2-hit KO him, and I don't have to worry about taking a hit. So I go for the Fire Fucking Flare Fuck, and one of the greatest moments in Pokemon history, in my opinion, was the origin of that name. So he brings in his Swampert now, and I switch in Tangrowth, expecting either a water or ground move, but he makes a nice play. He goes for the Ice Punch, which was clearly was the least obvious thing for him to do, and yeah, so he just keeps going for that. I know I can take another one because I want to Power Whip that thing. I hate Swampert, so I almost never have an easy time getting rid of it, so I wasn't gonna, you know, try and over-predict and then look like an idiot and then miss the opportunity. So, he's got in Zapdos, and I'm like, great, this thing could kill everything on my team. So I bring in Gigalith because it's the least useful thing to me, and I know that because of Sturdy and Custap, I can at least live a hit and then get off a move before I check out. But he goes for Hidden Power, doesn't do anything, so obviously it's not Grass. So yeah, I set up rocks on that turn. He goes for Dat PK Love, and I'm gonna Stone Edge, which does a really good amount, but it was a crit, so Time Lord shits the bed. And I'm getting a lot of hacks this game. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, really. I don't really care about hacks that much anymore, honestly, whichever way it goes, so I tend to not be bothered by it. But I bring in Nidoking, predicting his electric move, which I get, and then I go for an Ice Beam just because it's safe, and I assume this thing is a special defensive Jirachi, because every fucking Jirachi I ever meet in this game, in 5th gen, is specially defensive, so I'm just going to go for that, or at least bulky in some regard. So I go for that, Stab, Sheer Force, Life Orb, Earth Power. It's going to wreck that thing, and I know I can take 1 hit from this Zapdos, even if he has Hidden Power Ice, which I don't remember if he does or not. Oh, he doesn't, so never mind, I could not have taken a hit from him if he had Hidden Power Ice, which I knew he didn't from the... Wait, no, because I figured out before he didn't have Grass, I think. But he has not Ice. What is he running? Am I being stupid? Alright, so he had the, he used Hidden Power on my Gigalith, and it wasn't super effective, so that means that he didn't have Hidden Power Grass, and it wasn't super effective on Nidoking, which means it wasn't Hidden Power Ice. So, what Hidden Power does he have? Alright, well, I think the game's gonna end here in a bit, and that turned out to be my first 6-0 in 5th gen, so that was fun. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.